Hello and welcome back to another episode of Motherhood Mondays. So today we're going to discuss about period pain after pregnancy. There's a lot of things I've heard around this topic and I just want to share according to my experience how it has been. Now guys, let us go back to the beginning. So of course at a young age when I started my menses, we had learned a few things here and there at school, but now when it comes to the real thing is when you realized, by the way, in school they just gave you a few things but they did not go in depth. So when it started with some pain. It wasn't that bad, but it was just some shrill pain. And I was like, wait, why am I feeling like this? And why do I feel like I'm peeing on myself, you know? And then when I go to the washroom, that's when I realized it's happening. It has finally started. And I was in class 8. So that was the beginning. It started with a little bit of pain, not a lot, just something I could handle. So now, over the years, I've grown and I get cramps. Sometimes it could be bad, sometimes it could be manageable, sometimes there wasn't any pain at all. So it was just a roller coaster of some months are good, some months are bad, some months are manageable, and that's how it all went. And there are times when the pain will be so bad that when my dad sees me, he's like, you cannot stay in this house when you're feeling unwell, we have to get you to hospital. So I think it was on 2 occasions my dad took initiative and got me to the hospital because of period pain. And these instances, when you get to the hospital, I'm given either an injection or medication. But the first time when my dad took me, went to the hospital, I was looking so. Have you ever seen someone and you're like, this person is not okay, this person is sick? So what happened is, I was in the house. Where my dad was working was not far from the house. So he sent me to get him the car keys to the office so that he can go to town. And on my way, I was feeling a little bit unwell. He asked me on phone, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. It's just a small stomachache, but I'll be fine. So when I get to the office, I was sweating, like I could almost barely not stand up because now the pain had really increased. Yeah, and when he saw me, it's like, since I'm going to town, I have to take you to the hospital because you don't look so well. We went to the hospital and I don't remember what they gave me. I think they gave me some medication and they told me if it does not end in the next 2 or 3 days, you need to come back so that we do a scan on you to just make sure that everything is okay. And I went back home. In those 2 days I got well, so I never went back. After that, it just used to come and go, like it was manageable. I could take some medication. Sometimes after some time, the painkillers I was taking, it's like the body got used to it, so I changed to other medication. And then after some time, I'm like, you know what, I'm not taking any more medicine, I'm just gonna stay like this. So I bought a hot water bottle, and whenever I feel pain, that's what I used to just put on my stomach. So I stopped on the medication. Yeah, but even before I stopped, there's another instance where I was just in the house and then the pain started again, and this time I was not able to eat and I was not able to hide it. So my dad had to, it was I think at around 10 in the night, so my dad had to tell me, you know what, we are going to hospital. Yeah, my dad is always worried about this kind of pains. So we went to hospital and this time they gave me an injection and I came back home, slept, and I woke up, I was feeling a little bit better. And over the years I've had people share experiences about the period pains, and honestly it's not something that should be said it's normal. Yeah, because it is not normal. Because the people who have gotten this period pains, some of them end up having endometriosis or just something happening in the uterus that needs medical attention. And with time I was like, by the way, if this thing continues, I should just one day go and just get checked just to make sure that everything is okay. Right. So the myths I used to hear are that if you're a person who's getting severe period pain, when you give birth, the labor pain won't won't be as painful because you're almost feeling how you'd feel during labor pain. So let's talk about that one first before we go to the second one. Is it true? Is it not true? From my experience, I'd say for me the labor pain was like the period pain, but now the difference is, how do I put this? The labor pain, it's like you don't have control over your body. It's like lying down does not help, sitting does not help, standing does not help. You just don't know what to do with your body. But for the period pain, at least you can say, okay, let me just lie down and try and sleep. At least the pain will ease a little, or let me just walk around, just get active, or just do something that helps you as a person. For the labor pain, it's almost the same pain, but now you feel like you have no control over it. Like this pain just needs to go on its own, like you have no control, you know. But I will say, apart from not having control, it wasn't all that bad. It was almost similar to that period pain. Yeah. Number two, another thing I used to hear is that people who get period pains after giving birth, they will disappear, they'll no longer be there, or if they're there, they'll be minimal. But mostly I used to hear that it will disappear. And when I got pregnant, I was like, this is my time to see if this is either true or false. So I could not wait to just get to see if this is a myth or what, for me personally, because I don't know how it has worked for other people. So with that history of having period pain here and there, pregnancy came, gave birth, and now I'm waiting for the menses to return so that I can see if I'm gonna feel pain or how it's gonna be. So right now it's been a while, it's been a couple of months having the menses, and guys, do you wanna know if this is true or not? When they first came back, it was like a surprise. I had not even expect, because me, I was really hoping that, I hope it takes like 6 months or even a year before they return. You know, I just wanted that freedom of being menses free, you know. But oh, shock on me, they came back. They came like, is it 3 months postpartum? So when they first came back, it was like a surprise. I did not expect, because there was no sign whatsoever, right? And I was like, okay, this is nice, at least there's no pain. So let's wait and for a couple of more months and just monitor and see if the pain will be back or it won't be back. So the purpose of this video is that to tell you that I have tried to monitor over the months, and for me, I think that period pains have disappeared, honestly, because the couple of months that the monthly periods have been coming, I have not been feeling any pain. The other symptoms that I will get, like maybe a big pimple somewhere, that is the only symptom that I will get. But the ones I used to get before the baby came, before pregnancy, honestly, they've all disappeared. I don't know if maybe they'll come back after a while, but so far, I'd say that thing about pregnancy has worked for me, because I've not felt the pain ever since the baby came. So I don't know how it has been for other people. If you have experienced period pain before pregnancy, how has it been for you after pregnancy? I mean, I'd love to know, so that, you know, let us just share and hear other people's experiences. But for me, that was my experience, and so far so good. It's good being without pain. At least I know how the ones who have been having a smooth flow with no pain, even without pregnancy, feel. God's favorite people. I'm among them now. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys today on this episode, and I hope you get to share with me what you guys have also experienced. Right, So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I shall see you on the next video. Bye bye.